Hey, what's going on, guys? Colin here with Red Beans and Dice, and today we're going to be looking at one of my favorite characters from Nemesis, made by Awaken Realms, the Soldier. We're going to be looking into the quest items, some of the more unique cards. Now, there's only 5 here. Usually it has 10. I'm not doing any of the Surge, Interruption, or Rest cards, or anything like that, or the Demolition. Everybody has those. Those are generic, so those don't really appeal to me. Then we're going to be looking at the starting energy weapon for the Soldier, and then the trait. So let's start off and look at some of his quest items and what they do. So for this bad boy, it's called an auto loader. You're going to activate this in the armory room, and you're going to be adding this to your assault rifle. So an assault rifle has +1 ammo capacity. If the assault rifle is loaded using the energy charge item, that action costs 0. That is awesome. That is a really good card. So you can actually attach this, I believe, on to the assault rifle down here, and then that will give it 6 ammo, and that's important because there's actually a card in here which lets you just unload all your ammo, and for every 2 that you discard, it's going to be an automatic wound. So if it has 5, it's only going to do 2 automatics, but that 6 damage that it brings it up to is actually going to be doing 3 damage total with that special card, which I will show you just in a little bit here. So that's a really good weapon. I really like it. You don't have to get rid of anything or discard anything, which I'm not a big fan of. I like to hold on to my items, especially energy charges. Those are kind of the worst because they're so good for loading up weapons, and just in a pinch, you always need more ammo. Things come at you. This quest item is called Armor. You're going to have to discard tools or duct tape. Those are, I kind of like those. They're really cool. The duct tape's awesome because it's reminiscent of Sigourney Weaver taping the flamethrower around the rifle that she had there. That's what that always reminds me about, but I really like those weapons. Not a big fan of it. Discarding those, but I think this is a pretty good card here. Oh, and then also these are also this is just an item you're going to attach, and then this one is just going to be used when you're in combat, hence the symbol in the upper right hand corner. And this is going to be one use only, so you may discard this card after an intruder attack to ignore that attack. That's great. This is going to be a high damage kind of blocking hits type of character. Not a lot of tinkering, not a lot of use a computer if it's not broken, type stuff. So there is that. We'll put it over to the side. And let's take a look at some of these unique cards for the Soldier. Starting off, this is going to be basic repairs. Now, there's a couple other characters that have this, but it's, some of them are lower than this or worded a little bit differently, I believe. Nothing too special here with this card, but, if you need it, you got it. Over here, we have Full Auto. This is the card that I was telling you about. So discard all ammo from the assault rifle to perform a shoot action. You deal 1 additional injury for every 2 ammo discarded, even if you miss. Great card, great card. So 5 ammo to start out with on the assault rifle. With the auto loader that I showed you up here, I'm kind of going back and forth here. Sorry about that, guys. You're going to have a assault rifle +1, so that'll be 6. So that means this card is going to give you 3 automatic hits. And then if you do a hit, that's going to add to the damage also on top of that. I actually had a friend of mine use this a little while ago, and we had uncovered an intruder weakness, which actually did even more damage. And oh man, he actually toasted the queen with this. He ran into the room and toasted it. It was epic. Everyone was clapping. Confetti went off. Anyway, so I really like this card. Very good card. Put it over to the side. Cost 0. Nerves of Steel. Once again, this is a very combat-driven character. Discard this card during a surprise attack to ignore its effects. This is especially useful if you have 2 body wounds, or not, serious wounds onto you, or if there is a larva. I hate getting larvas on me because they just, you're just, even if you make it, you're like, am I really going to make it, or am I going to have to go down and do like the in-game results of having the larva on there and die? So really good to dodge surprise attacks and ignore the effects. Very good card. Just play as is. Next up, we have Covering Fire. Discard 1 ammo. You and/or 1 other chosen character within your room may escape the room, moving to the same room without triggering an intruder attack. Really good card. If you're ever in a pinch and you need to get out of there, and for some reason you're running low on ammo, or you just need to get to point A to accomplish said objective, very good combat card that you can use. And I really like the art on this. Very cool. Really, really doing a picture. painting a picture, not doing a picture. Okay, taking aim, pretty self-explanatory. Perform a shoot action with your energy weapon. You can re-roll your first result on the combat die. It's pretty self-explanatory right there. You just roll a dice. If you botch it, roll it again. Very good to have a re-roll. It's almost like making sure that you hit the enemy. Very good. Like this card, and really good. So let's take a look at this amazing weapon. If you've watched any of my other videos about the Nemesis characters, I really kind of whine and complain a lot about the characters that start with just the 2 ammo on the weapons. I'm not a big fan of it. You botch it twice and take a big old whiff and you're out of ammo. You got to go find an energy charge, and I like to have a little more ammo. And then obviously the scientist pistol is just crap, so 3 shots, and then when you roll that double it just gives you 1 anyway, so not a fan of that. But this is the best starting weapon for any character in Nemesis the core box by far, in my opinion. It's an energy weapon, 5 ammo. Each time you deal at least 1 injury, deal 1 additional injury. So, I mean, you can't get much better than that. That's amazing. Put that right down here. And then last but not least, let's check out this trait. So this trait, I was thinking about it a little bit the other day. You may deal yourself 1 light wound to perform 3 actions in a single round. So if you're playing co-op, there's really no reason to ever actually use this card because you win as a team. Now in semi-co-op, say there's a mad dash for the hibernation chamber or an escape pod, and you know that after you move and then, say, for example, move a second time, so that's your 2 actions, you're in the escape pod with another character, and you know that it's going to be their turn next, and they're going to try to jet off in that and leave you with a bunch of noise gunked up. This would be the perfect time to do that. Go ahead and use that extra 3rd action to try to get yourself onto that escape pod. Screw your friends, screw your family, get on there, accomplish your objectives. But anyway, really cool trait here. Not the worst, not the best, but it's there if you need it. And light wounds aren't too bad. You can usually get those healed, or they usually don't equate to a lot of serious wounds, which can be a little bit more detrimental there. So that is it for my overview of the soldier. I really hope you guys liked my videos. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. Take it easy. Have a good one.